I still wanna run to you.
People often ask, how do I know if I'm actually healed? And the honest answer is, healing is not something you declare. It's something your body demonstrates. Today, I want to help you recognize the difference between intellectual healing and embodied healing. Very different things, and they feel very different. And confusing them can keep people stuck. First, let's redefine healing. Being healed does not mean you never think about them, or that you never feel anger or grief, or that you feel high vibe and euphoric all the time, or that you have forgiven perfectly. It's not what healing is. Healing means your nervous system no longer organizes itself around the wound. That's it. That's what healing means. So some signs that you are not fully healed yet. No shame at all. This is simply information. Let's start here, because this is where most people are, even if they are doing a lot of work. 1, you still feel urgency around understanding them. If you replay conversations, need to get it intellectually, feel restless without answers, etc., your system is still trying to resolve threat through analysis. That is not failure. That is protection. 2, your body reacts before your mind does. You may notice sudden anxiety when you hear their name, or a tightening in your neck, shoulders, chest, or gut. Perhaps it's hypervigilance and new connections. Your mind may say, I'm over this. Your body says, not yet. The body always tells the truth. 3, you confuse calm with boredom. If peace feels flat, empty, unsettling, it's often because your nervous system was conditioned to equate chaos with aliveness. You are not missing excitement. You're detoxing adrenaline. 4, you still want validation for what happened. If part of you hopes they will apologize, admit the truth, suddenly see your worth, that's the heart still waiting for repair from the original source of injury. It's understandable. But healing comes when that waiting dissolves. Now, signs you are truly healing. These are subtle, quiet, unimpressive to the outside world, and unmistakable from the inside. 1, you stop monitoring them and yourself. You're not checking their social media, your emotional progress, or whether you are over it yet. No. your attention returns to your life, not as effort, as default. 2, your reactions get slower. When something reminds you of them, there's space before reaction. Your breath stays steady and you don't spiral. Healing is not the absence of feeling. It's response flexibility. Boundaries feel neutral, not charged. You do not explain. You do not justify. You do not rehearse conversations that won't happen. No doesn't feel powerful. It feels ordinary. That is real power. You no longer need meaning from the pain. You stop asking, what was the lesson? Or why did this happen to me? Or what was I supposed to learn? Not because you're avoiding growth, but because your system no longer needs pain to organize meaning. Life becomes forward-facing again. Your body feels like home again. This is the clearest sign that you are healing. You notice deeper exhales, less bracing, more presence in simple moments, and enjoyment without scanning for danger. Nothing dramatic, just inhabited. The most important sign of healing: you stop measuring healing. You're no longer asking, am I healed yet? Because the question itself dissolves. You are living. You're living. And let's discuss what healing is not. Healing is not perfection, spiritual superiority, or never being triggered, or having no story. Healing is the nervous system trusting the present moment. That's the win. A truth many people miss: you don't heal to attract better relationships. You heal until your body rejects what once felt familiar, or your system cannot stay where it's unsafe. One day you'll notice what used to pull you no longer registers. Not because you're so strong and resilient, because you are regulated. Now, if you're not there yet, that does not mean that you are behind. Not at all. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It simply means your system is still recalibrating. Your body is catching up to your clarity. Safety is still being learned, and that takes time. There is nothing wrong with you. Please be gentle with yourself. And remember, healing does not announce itself. It settles in quietly. And one day, without realizing it, you'll notice you're no longer organizing your life around what hurt you. You're just living. And that is enough. If this series supported you, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. This space is for real healing, the kind that honors the body, the nervous system, and the soul. You don't need to rush. You are already becoming who you were before you adapted to survive. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kat Grace, and I'll see you again.